Alright, I'm not gonna summarize the story here as you guys have clicked on this video, then it means that you probably have watched the game. Okay, so why did the father jump off a balcony along with the spirit of his daughter, and what was that mouse hand at the end? Well, my theory is that the actual daughter died whilst trying to slide in the park and hitting her head, as shown by the intercoms throughout the game, how she liked to slide with her father, but one day he was just not at home, probably busy at work, and she tried to go down the slide on her own and injured her head. So she returns home and tells her father about this and dies. The father feels guilty and in his grief tries to replace his daughter by kidnapping another girl from the park. He tries to get that girl to dress up like Mitsuka, his daughter, but she doesn't, and eventually the father loses it and drowns and dismembers her using a chainsaw, as shown by the images of the girl being held up in tight spaces and the subtle references of her drowning and being chainsawed. This violent death gives way for a curse to be formed, kind of similar to the one from Ju-on the Bridge, but also allowing other entities to enter and haunt the house, such as that woman in the school uniform who literally enters from the front door of the house and takes the form of the Mickey Mouse doll to haunt the father, resulting in him cutting the doll's head off. Now, three entities are living inside the house with him: his daughters, the girl he kidnapped, and the woman yokai. The yokai is probably the one haunting him the most and manipulating his memories, especially through the cursed camera, making the father go insane and slowly realize what he has done. Once he finds out the truth, the cursed spirit uses his daughter's spirit to call the cops on him, which results in him jumping off the balcony. And since his daughter's spirit was most probably tethered to him, it jumps off with him in a similar fashion to how she got her head injury from the slide. Or it could also be the spirit of the kidnapped girl taking the form of Mitsuka to follow the dad to haunt him even his death. You can see this from the sound effects. The father hits the ground hard while the spirit barely forms any sound. It could also be the yokai just making its way down quickly only to then grab the cursed camera because it's probably attracted towards objects with high cursed energy. It's probably the reason why it entered the man's house in the first place due to him murdering the girl in a violent way, and obviously along with his own daughter's spirit lingering near him. You can see the yokai stalking him as well throughout the game, such as the park and the balcony. All in all, this is what I could make sense of regarding the game. If you guys have your own theories, then feel free to share.